What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from CA Builds. It's been way too long, but we're finally back and we got a brand new build for you guys. By the title of the video, you already know we got a 2018 Tesla Model S, and this thing is smashed. Alright guys, check it out. This is our Tesla Model 3, and yes, we got another Model 3 right here, but this is the standard range. I purchased it for my wife just to drive it around city, but this guy right here is a long range. So it's supposed to drive a lot more miles, and I live in California. California gas prices are just ridiculous. It's like $4.50, $4.60 a gallon. So these things are gonna come in handy. This one right here is rated for about 220 miles for the full tank. But realistically, I get around 130 to 140 miles here. I mean, yes, the AC is on a lot and that does drain the battery a lot, but this long range right here is rated for, I think, 310 or 320. So realistically, I think we're gonna get about 240, 230, maybe 250 miles on this one, which is a lot better. You can take bigger road trips on it, but man, is this thing smashed. I mean, I did see it in the pictures. It did look pretty bad, but looking at it closer, something just straight up ran right into it without stopping. Take a look at that damage right there. And for those of you guys that don't know, I do buy these cars off of Copart Wrecked. So I purchased this thing sight unseen. I live in Sacramento. I got this one down in LA. So basically you just look at pictures online and you kind of wing it, and then hopefully it comes not too bad. I mean, we did get some pretty bad ones before where I just didn't fix them. I had to sell them like that. But this one right here, I don't think that's the case. It does look horrible on this side. Don't get me wrong. This thing looks pretty bad, but I'm pretty sure we can get it repaired. I mean, this quarter over here is metal. The Model S and the Model X, the quarter panel were aluminum, which were a lot harder to work with, but those are metal. So it's gonna be a little easier. But just walking around this thing, I'll just give you guys kind of a run around. Look at this wheel. This wheel smashed right into it right here. What's up, buddy? Want to say hello to everyone? This wheel got smashed completely inside, so we already know we got a whole bunch of suspension damage under there. And now our previous Model X, we had to change the subframe, which is a really big pain. Hopefully we won't have to do it in this one, but I'm kind of ready to if we do. And sorry for that noise. We got some guys cutting trees down right there, if you could see him. So that's where the background noise is coming from, and we got a freeway right there if there's any noise coming from that. But let's go around on this thing. So we see the quarter panel is completely smashed in. We're probably gonna have to cut it somewhere right here. Let me open. Oh yeah, right, we're gonna open this thing. Can't open that door, but we're gonna probably cut it somewhere right here, and then I'm hoping to cut it like right there so we won't have to touch this pillar. I think we can get away with cutting it right there, which is really good because then we have to paint that pillar. We're just gonna kind of paint it right here and do some body work in there. But this is basically where the main impact is. Everything else does look pretty clean. Even this door right here has some damage right there, but I'm pretty sure we can get that repaired, even though that's aluminum, and aluminum is a lot harder to work with. But then again, we're gonna have to see what's going on over there once the quarter panel gets pulled out. This door looks pretty clean over here. I will go onto the interior in just a little bit, but the wheels do have some curb rash, even this one right here. So maybe when he got hit, he hit a curb or something, she, whoever was driving this thing. But then the front end is pretty clean. I mean, we have tail hook cover out, and then that's how you jump it when the battery dies. When the battery dies, you can't open the doors to get in. You put a battery pack right here, and then you're able to open it. Then going on this side right here, I mean, fairly clean too. Nothing else going on here. Oh, it's closed. I'll open that for you guys in just a little bit. This wheel has some curb rash as well. That kind of sucks. We might have to get a whole new pair or just paint this or something because there's some curb rash right here. But the body panels look really good. I don't see any damage or anything all around them. And then the windshield looks pretty clean too. Let's go around this side. What I noticed is, which is really weird, this camera right here is silver, but if we go on the other side, it's black. I'm not sure if it was painted, replaced, or what's going on there, but they are different colors here. And then going on this side, everything else is pretty clean. I think this is like the only, nope, it's not. I was gonna say the only good wheel, but this one has some curb rash as well. And then the hubcaps are right there for the back wheels. And looking at this trunk right here, you could obviously see we need a new trunk. This thing got smacked in right there, and I'm pretty sure that's aluminum too, so this whole trunk has to get replaced. And look, I live in Sacramento, there's a whole bunch of parts you can buy for these. I found one by color even, so I'm probably gonna get that one, and we're not gonna have to replace this trunk. Oh, this thing even open still. Not sure what that tape is doing there, but check out this trunk. So take a look over here. You could just see how badly this thing got smashed in there. The bumper is just in half. We're obviously gonna need a whole new bumper. But this reinforcement bar actually looks like it's in good condition. There are frame rails that are going right here, and then this one right there. And I'm pretty sure those are still good. I mean, this one might have shifted a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. We could get that repaired here. But this trunk is smashed in. It's kind of like the Model S that we did on the channel. If you guys haven't seen that one, I'll leave some links down below. It was smashed on this side right here, so we had to get that whole quarter panel replaced. But it was aluminum, it was a lot harder to work with. But this side over here is still pretty bad. I mean, we have some suspension damage, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going over there. The Model S, on the other hand, did not have any suspension damage. So it's gonna be a lot of fun tearing this thing apart. I mean, hopefully it's nothing too crazy over there and we can get it repaired. I mean, there's already kind of a couple question marks about this car. Like one, for some reason, the charging port is kind of destroyed, but I cannot charge it. So we have 0 range and I'm not able to charge it right now. Maybe when I get it all disassembled, we'll be able to charge it. I do have a 220 right there, so we'll kind of take a look at that when we get there. And this guy is super loud now. What's up, bud? Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, Stella? Man, this Sacramento weather, these dogs are frying out here. It's legit over 100 degrees out here and it's super hot. But I want to hop on the inside, show you guys what's going on over there. And one super sketchy thing about this car right here is that it does not show the mileage. It's super weird. I've never seen anything like that. Let me get the key and show you guys what I'm actually talking about, because on the actual Copart ad, they took a picture of the screen, so the car was on, but it did not show what the mileage is, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But taking a look at the interior, which I really like, is that the airbags are not deployed. That's a very big plus. Airbags are kind of a pain for me personally. There's just a lot you have to do, especially with the current airbags, the seats. When the seats blow, you have to take off the seat, take off the covers, and just do a lot to get those replaced. The only thing we have here is the seat belt, and that's literally it. So we'll get this seatbelt repaired. L&D, we're coming back. We need some seatbelt repaired, and maybe even get different colors, who knows, and then get that done. But everything else is fairly clean. But by just looking at it, I don't think it has a lot of miles. Let me sit down and show you guys in here. Camera quality is not going to be the best because it is a little dark, but here's what I'm talking about. When you click the car right here and you go on software, the miles is supposed to be shown. Let me get the camera better. The miles is supposed to be shown right there, but it has no miles. Like, what the heck is going on? I've never seen anything like this. Maybe the computers need to be reset or something, and the car does not start because I think it has something to do with the brake, because when you press the brake, parking brake functions degraded. Something's going on. I already tried putting the card over there, what it's showing, but the car does not start. Maybe when it starts, it will show the mileage. Hopefully it's not a lot. It's just a gamble I took, so I guess we're gonna have to find out later once I actually start tearing into it. Comment down below what you guys think the mileage is, because literally it could be 20,000 miles, it could be 100,000 miles, no one knows. But the interior is fairly clean, so I do not think it has too much miles on it as of right now, and it is the long range. And on top of that, it has full self-driving capability. Capability. Sorry guys, my English is amazing. But it has full self-driving. So this package right here is an extra $10,000 from Tesla. It's crazy. Like this, man, these trucks are here all day. But this Model S right here does have autopilot, but it doesn't have full self-driving. It's literally an update. All you have to do is put your card in, pay $10,000, and you get full self-driving. But someone already paid for this one right here. Someone legit paid 10 grand just to have full self-driving. I mean, it's gonna be super cool to try it out and just see how that full self-driving works. I'm super excited to get this thing fixed and done. But these are our hubcaps from the back wheels. Hopefully they didn't mess up anything on the seats. No, that should be all good. And then looking back here, we got the seat over there. And the other thing I didn't tell you guys, so when we just brought the car back, the car was on a big, I believe it's an 8 or 10 car hauler, and we were not able to take it off. I had to get the car towed to a warehouse where they forklifted it off, put it on a single car trailer, and then we were able to take it home. At first I thought it doesn't start because there's a pyro fuse in the back. So every time a Tesla gets in an accident and the seat belts deploy or the airbags deploy, there's a pyro fuse back here that blows and you won't be able to start the car. The pyro fuse was already replaced, which I didn't mention before, so that is all done, and the car still doesn't start. So it's probably something electrical, or it's probably something with that back wheel over there or the brake system, but the pyro fuse was already done on this thing, and I did that at the warehouse before I got it here, and that's already been done. I need to put that seat back on. What's up, bud? But everything else is pretty simple on these things. I like how these Teslas are built. They're super simple, pretty easy to work on considering it's all electric car. And man, this thing does look pretty buckled up in there. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna take it apart in this video. I'm going to do that in the next video. Look at that. Stella's eyeballing that guy right there. We do have a dog park across the street, which is pretty cool for these guys. But that's pretty much for this video. And man, this thing is really smashed. If you even look at the wheel, the whole wheel is kind of shifted that way, and this quarter panel just got smashed in. Let me close this trunk for you guys so you're able to see it better. See what I'm talking about? Take a look at that sucker. It is pretty bad compared to that, and it's gonna look like that even better on that side once we're done with this thing. That will be a wrap for today's video. It's probably gonna be a short one, but I'll find out when I start editing it. I just wanted to show you guys the car, show you guys the damage, just see what we got ourselves into. The next video we'll kind of start taking everything apart and just kind of see what is going on underneath all that. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. It's just been super busy. I know it's not an excuse, but I'm back and I'm gonna try to make as much content for you guys as I can, starting with this Model 3, and then we're gonna get some epic builds for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the love and support. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, show your support by hitting the like button. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.